What could we start with actually one of the unpublished ones I sent you? There's this Versetto
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Partimento.
Okay, yeah. Let me bring that up. And why don't you just describe it while I'm bringing it up?
Yeah, so this is um for lack of a more refined way to say it, this would be like, you know, a beginner's first kind of a like fugal partimento is sort of the pedagogical aim I had in mind. So a piece which is, it's got imitations, it's got a very small subject. It introduces different clefs, um, not so much in the way of sequences per se, but it's just a small compact piece to get someone comfortable with Partimento language and notation.
So here it is. And
Right. So
okay,
very often in these imitative genres of Partimento, it's all written on one staff, and sometimes there will be the introduction of the second voice on the staff that introduced the first voice. Right. So we see that in the first line, and then we see that there's a tenor clef at the end, which is
okay,
a clue for the performer that okay, here's where the next voice comes in, and of course once you've played enough of these kind of things, you know that the piece doesn't go like this. So I'll go from the beginning and I'll show
okay,
you how not to play measure 4.
okay.
So from the beginning we have right. So you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to complete the two voices that
Okay.
come right before that. So right in this case, I would choose as my solution
Okay.
something like this. Right? So the G sharp
Mm,
resolves down to the A, the B natural resolves, or I should say the G sharp resolves up to an A, the
mhm.
B natural resolves up to a C natural, so that when measure 4 comes, the two voices are still continuing, right? And the idea of this sort of a notation is to basically show you that to come up with a fugue and express it in one voice can often be understood just from continuo figures. You don't necessarily need to keep track of everything that you would think when you think of like a Bach fugue or something with a very long fugue subject where you think, how are they putting all those things together? No, the idea is that it's actually very simple. And it's basically that, motifs, melodies, subjects, they are ultimately a linear expression of harmony.
Right, right.
So I could, for example, now do a complete version of this piece and just show
Okay.
you
Yeah,
how
yeah,
how this
please.
might go. Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. That was great.